Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is a day after the AUC elections in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, whereby Kenya's candidate Raila Odinga failed terribly to Djibouti's Mohamed Yusuf. Now, after all this happened, we saw how President William Ruto tried all what he could do to make sure that Raila Odinga wins or clinches the AUC chairmanship seat, but now it failed. Now, we have a very simple question that we are supposed to ask ourselves. What's next now for Ruto and Raila Odinga after losing yesterday's elections? What's next for them now? Now, for me, I've sat down and tried to figure out how Kenyan politics will be after Raila losing this past election. But first of all, before we continue, watch these clips. I have two clips here. One from Kondele, whereby those guys were so angry and were telling now Ruto must go, and they have welcomed Baba back into the country and telling him that it's good that he's back, because if he went there, maybe if he had just won the elections and now he's not in Kenya, many things will happen in Kenya and affect them negatively. But now they are telling them, welcome back to Kenya. We know when you are here, at least you will shield us from many other problems. Another clip is from Mount Kenya, whereby they are very happy and telling Baba, welcome back to Kenya. We wanted you to be in Kenya so that at least these abduction issues can be stopped. Because when you are here, you will tell us or you will talk about many things and maybe the government will fear doing them. Now watch the clips here before we continue.
Mimi pia ni mtu wa Kisumu hapa. Mimi nasema ya kwamba Raila arudi tu nyumbani. Raila ni Kenya's president. Arudi. Raila hawezi wacha Ruto aue watu hapa. Raila kuje 2027 akuwe kwa ballot, ni president wa hapa. Sio wa nje. Kenya iko na shida. Hakuna chakula, vijana hawana kazi. Na anaenda nje kufanya nini? Sisi kama watu wa Kisumu, we are very happy because Raila is coming home. Arudi nyumbani.
Mimi kwa majina naitwa Odinga the Beast. Mimi kama Odinga the Beast huwa nina furaha sana. Kwa sababu nini? Kama Raila angechukua kiti cha EU, sisi wa Kenya tungeuzwa. Sasa baba, tumeshukuru wewe hujapata kiti cha EU. Kwa sababu nini? Tutakutaka. Rudi Kenya baba. Without you, Kenya cannot be called Kenya. And without you in the ballot coming election 2027 baba, no election. Nataka nikwambie.
Mimi naomba vipi hawa
rudi nyumbani.
Haya.
Ongoja. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. Ruto must go.
Masala ambayo tunatarajia kama tunasubiri Musa Faki mzaliwa wa Chad kutoa mwelekeo, manake bara zima la Afrika.
Unaitwa nani mama?
Kwa majina naitwa Wanjiro wa Geshero. Na mimi ni mama mboga hapa soko ya Karatina. Mimi ninasema tumefurahi sana, na ndio unasikia tunapiga sababu Mungu ameturudishia baba. Sasa tunataka baba akuje aingie parliament, sababu wao ndio wako wengi. Sasa tunataka akuje asimame kama vile alikuwa anasimama. Yeye ndiye alikuwa anaona watu yeye atatoboa asili vile kule watoto wetu wanaenda. Kwa hivyo tunamkaribisha sana na tunamtaka sana. Karibu nyumbani baba.
Wewe mama
kwani hujivunii kuwa Kenya ilikuwa imejiwasilisha kwa ule uchaguzi?
Walituambia tuache ukabila, na ndio hata sisi hatukumsupport. Juu hatutaki ukabila. Baba, kuja nyumbani, karibu nyumbani, tunakungojea sana.
Asante sana mama, asante sana mama. Karibia kwenye runinga ya Citizen TV. Kwa majina unaitwa nani?
Kwa majina naitwa Aris kutoka soko ya Karatina. Mimi nikisema Raila akuje hapa atusaidie na aingie huko kwa bunge, kwa sababu tunafinyiliwa sana na mambo yote. Tunataka washikane wote, na washikane na Wamonyolo, tujenge Kenya yetu, kwa sababu huyu alifukuza Wamonyolo huko. Na sasa tunataka washikane, Uhuru, Wamonyolo, Raila, na tutawachika na tuwe pamoja.
Asante sana. Wacha tusikie sauti ya mama mwingine hapa kwa majina.
Sasa sisi tumefurahia juu baba atakuja Kenya. Tunamgoja hapa Kenya juu tumehangaika, watoto wetu wametekwa nyara. Sasa baba akirudi hapa Kenya kwa ugala na Wamonyolo, Kenya isonge mbele.
Now, those were the celebrations yesterday after it was announced that Raila Odinga has been beaten hands down by the Djibouti guy. Now, let's start with William Ruto. What next for William Ruto after Raila has lost? Because as we know, William Ruto was fighting in each and every way he could do to make sure that Raila exits local politics, that is Kenyan politics. But now that one has failed, because Ruto knew when Raila goes to AU, he'll have a very easy task here in Kenya. Because first of all, because he knows that Rigathi Gachagua has gone for good with his Mount Kenya people. Now, it was very simple for William Ruto. Let me take Raila Odinga to AU, and then I inherit his support base. That is the Nyanza, Western, and the coast. Game shot. But now that one has failed. What will he do now? Because 2027 is fast approaching, and numbers are not adding up in his favor. Number one, for me, I think Ruto will now have to create an office for the official opposition leader for Raila Odinga. He'll have to create that office and furnish it and fund it with everything, security, vehicles, and everything that is supposed to be there, so that he calms him down and run the country. Minus that, I don't think if it will be easy for him to govern this country after Raila has come back. Number two, maybe he'll have to create a prime minister office for Raila Odinga. And this means if he creates a prime minister office for Raila Odinga, it means Mudavadi will have to be kicked out. But if when Ruto weighs between Raila and Mudavadi, Raila has an upper hand because he has numbers. Mudavadi doesn't have numbers, so he will have to kick out Mudavadi and create that PM position for Raila Odinga, for him to have a smooth life in running this country. Number four, number three, and I know this one will not come easy because it will be something very hard. This is a nusu mkate government, because the other day we heard that the court said that, or ruled that Azimio were the majority in parliament. So it means that for Ruto to agree with Raila will tell him now, listen, I have the majority. You are the minority side and I'm on the majority side. Now we'll have to share these things equally. If you are the president, you give ODM, or you give Azimio the deputy. You take the speaker, we take the majority leader. You take finance, we take roads and public whatever. You take, they will have to share 50-50 for Raila to be calm, or to agree with William Ruto to govern the country freely. Minus that, I don't think if it will be easy for William Ruto. Now, that's for Ruto. What about Raila now? What's Raila going to do after he failed to clinch that AUC chairmanship seat? Number one, Raila will now start preparing himself to contest in 2027. As early as now, he'll start now consolidating his strongholds, and put them ready for the 2027 general elections, so that he vies again, maybe for the last time, I don't know. Number two, if he will not vie himself, he will have to be a kingmaker. He'll have to sit down and support and say either Ruto Tosha or Kalonzo Tosha or anybody of his choice. He will have to be maybe a kingmaker because he has a say in Kenyan politics and he has numbers. Number three, maybe now he'll start criticizing the government as an official opposition leader now. He'll start criticizing the government in each and everything. He'll put them in check. Why have you done this? Why haven't you done this? Why are you doing this? Why is this happening? And such things. Maybe now he'll start to be active in criticizing the government. And number four, or the last one, maybe now Raila can decide to join Ruto's opponents, the likes of Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, we have Matiang'i, we have Natembeya. He can decide now, let me join Ruto's opponents so that we remove him in office. He can join them and then they agree to front one candidate. If it's Kalonzo, if it's Matiang'i, if it's Natembeya, they can join hands and now support one. That's according to me. I don't know how you see this, but according to me, these are the remaining options for the two guys, for Ruto and for Raila. Please comment. If you have different views, please, you are free to comment. Bye bye for now.